All right, so I just closed the deal and I purposely lost $3,667 on a wholesale deal. Come get in the car and let me explain why. All right, so you're probably asking why, like, Antonio, why would you purposely want to lose money on a deal or a wholesale deal or any real estate deal? And that's a great question that you may be asking yourself. Okay, so as you see here on the HUD, you might see a little piece of B-roll. As you can see the close numbers. I had this property under contract for $31,667. I found a buyer at $28,000, so that's already in the red. That's negative. So I had to bring that $3,667 difference to the closing table. And it's kind of funny because my title company called me and it was like, Antonio, I was like, did you mean to have this on the contract for $28,000 because you're losing money? Is this correct, or is the contract price correct? They were so confused. I was like, yes, that's all correct, and I'm gonna bring the difference to the closing table. And they were just kind of like weird about it. It was like, you're gonna bring the money to the closing table? I was like, why is that? So here's the answer to that question. The reason is because this specific seller, there's one seller. He had 3 properties. This one was included in the 3. He wanted to sell all 3 properties. I had to lock up all 3 properties. I was not able to cherry pick 2 out the 3, 1 out the 3. And this one, which was the spoiled apple here, I had to lock this one up. So with that being said, the other 2 properties I locked up, by the way, they were all locked up at $31,667 a piece. So you add it up, that's around like $95K. So I got the properties at $95K. 3 separate transactions, 3 separate contracts, 3 separate closings. He had 3 different notes on the property, meaning he had 3 different loans on the property, so he wanted to pay them off. And I was not able to take this one out the deal. So with that being said, I locked them all up at $31,667 a piece. The other 2, I made money on. So I wholesaled all 3, including this one. This was a negative wholesale deal because I lost money. The other 2 properties I sold for and I made a $15,000 profit. And the other one I made a $10,000 profit on. Okay? So I looked at it, I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna bring $3,667 to the closing table. I got $25,000 gross profit. So if I bring this $36.67 to the closing table, I'm basically going to make, I'm going to net $21,000 out of this 3-deal package. And I looked at it as like that. So I was okay losing money on this deal because I had 2 other deals from the same owner, which they're all separate transactions. And by the way, they was all closed at 3 separate title companies because I had 3 different buyers for each of those 3 different properties, and they had their own title companies. So I was okay with wiring this $3,667 because I had one I was making 15K on, the other one I was making 10K on, and I could have made $25,000 if he would have just kept this property here. But I was okay because that was mandatory, and I still made some money at the end of the day on the other 2 properties. And I looked at it as like, okay, I have to block all 3 up, and if I can make some money on 2 or at least be in the positive on top of this $3,667, that's a profit for me. So that's why I purposely lost money on this specific deal here. Okay, now the buyer that brought this property, they're happy, okay, because they brought a property where they have a tenant in there that's already paying the rent every month, so they have a performing asset. It's just the fact that people in that specific area of where this address is located, they're not buying them, over $31,667. So that's why I purposely lost money. The seller was not he was not letting me buy 2 out of the 3 properties. I had to lock all 3 of the properties up, including this one. And at the end of the day, I still made some money, but I lost money on this deal. But that's okay because I still netted, a positive green light at the end of the day. So I'm not telling you to go out there and base your business model off that. But but the thing is, if you have a package deal of properties where owners selling you five properties in the package, 10 properties of the package, look at it as a whole and see how many, because you may not make money on every single deal in that package. Some you may lose money on, like this one, but at the end of the day, you still make a profit on the other ones, which outweigh the negative loss, like this one. So you go out there, make deals happen, run your numbers like I did this, and you'll do okay.